Yeah, Sonic, I can totally understand that plane would have taken it out of you. You know, we got hit that much. Are you falling asleep on me? Like, what? Who does that? I know planes can be exhausting and such, but I mean, come on, man. Anyway, what is up, everybody? I am Luke from the Master Sword Valley. Welcome back to more Sonic Unleashed. Last time, we got experience what it was like to be the Werehog again, and met up with Tails flying all the way here to Spagonia. In this episode, we are going to talk to some people. This is my first time back home in a while, but the place is in an uproar. You're looking for Spagonia University? The university is straight up this road. You'll see it. Lots of activity and students milling about. Milling about, huh? Anyway, I like to talk to this kid. Yo, I ain't seen you here before. You're supposed to come by and pay your respects tomorrow, you know? Pay respects to this. See, I could break dance. Can you do that? Anyway, yes, this is Spagonia, I think, which apparently is based on Italy of all things. I would have expected it to be based on Britain, but apparently not. So, regardless, though, it's still a nice place to look at. A nice bustling metropolis and everything. I guess talk to these folks next. Lab? Oh, you must be talking about the laboratory is right up ahead. What's the hurry, boys? Be careful not to trip and fall. Oh, please. I'm Sonic. How often do I trip and fall unless it's by, I guess, the other hedgehogs? Don't bother me now. Okay, some people just don't want to talk. Oh, this guy. Right here. This is terrible. You see, I came to this town on a business matter. But now with the world in shambles, I'm stuck just sitting here. I've got appointments to keep with clients and locations too. Oh, I thought he was gonna leave. Some people like him are important for a few things later. Anyway, I think we'll talk to people later. But for now, let's go ahead and head up to the Spagonia University. There's a lot of funny dialogue in this game as well.
What? Professor Pickle's been kidnapped?
It was a little bit before the tremors hit. This old man showed up with a whole pack of robots. They carried poor Professor Pickle off, lab data and all.
It can't be.
That sure sounds like Eggman.
What a horrible thing to do. We've got to go help that professor guy out, and fast. If he got kidnapped that long ago, he's got to be real hungry by now. And if I was that hungry, I don't know how long I would last. I'd rather be dead.
I'm sure Eggman is feeding him. Even he's not that cruel.
Okay. Let's go and find the professor.
Sonic!
Come on, Sonic, let's go and ask around about the professor. It's a big town. I'm sure somebody knows something. I'll meet you by the town exit, okay? Good to know, Tails. I would have cliff-tanked it there, but I kind of wanted to, last episode, I kind of want this LP to last as much as it does, to kind of be in tandem with Superstar Saga as well. So sorry about that. I was gonna wait to grab the medals, but I guess I can grab one of them now. There's 4 medals here, but we can't quite get all of them yet. Here. My gosh, has this person been kidnapped? I'm definitely going home. So you're not useful, so we gotta ask around to find out if anyone knows anything. Kidnapped? I don't even show up to a class. Anyway. Yeah, so some kids here are that stereotypical kind of students that are just like, oh, sweet, no school. What kind of trouble? What about you? Who's been kidnapped? Wow, you're slow on things. You, what do you say? The professor has been kidnapped? Well, those rumors were true. What do you mean rumors? And then some people who said they saw him in Missouri. You found something fishy about Missouri. So that's our lead right there, so we can progress, but oh, what's the rush? Kidnapped? Been forming some weird experiments. My intuition was always to talk to this little girl right here. Oh, so yeah, sorry, Professor. He was flying to Missouri. So gotta go. So that's 2 leads for Missouri, so I guess we might as well go and try there first. You say anything? No, is that you'll ruin that lovely hairstyle? Yeah, Sonic's got some sweet hair for his quills, man. I like how people treat that as his hair. Tails, did you find anything about the professor? Huh? Someone said to look at Missouri, which is not based on the city or state, whichever one it is. I forget which one Missouri is. It's an actual country. And we just warp there immediately. Sorry, I'm just hungry. And it's nighttime again. As a result, we can talk to people. You're not from around here, are you? This is your first time to Missouri? What brings you here? Are you on vacation or are you a salesman? I'm neither. We also talk to this guy, the village elder. What do you want? Do you know what time it is? You're looking for a professor? What's that? I'm sure it's quite delicious, whatever it's... There's no professor here. Go look someplace else. So you're very useful. Take that. Sorry. Anyway, there's a sun medal right there, so we can go ahead and pick up that. And then there's another one around here somewhere. I think it's over. No, not over here. It's around here somewhere. I swear it is. Obviously, you'll be picking up the opposite medal depending on what time of day it is. What about you? Sorry, I'm closed for the night, for real. There's a strange new building on the outside outskirts of the village, for real. This is way too creepy. I can't even run my shop, for real. Does that mean that, is that the thing? Is that an Eggman built thing? I imagine yes. Not there. It's somewhere around here, and I know it is. These hub worlds are rather small, so exploring around isn't too tedious and such. Aha, here you are. There we go. Okay, found the second medal. Now, what do you say? Yeah, oh, you got the swirls as well. What are you doing? Can you not see? The good spirits are speaking. Sure they are. That's my reaction to the spirits speaking. Some other folks we can talk to here. Oh my, don't you ever cut your fingernails? Hey, these things are useful in combat. I'm not cutting them. Anyway, there's more we can talk to, but it's mostly just for like the funny dialogue and such. So let's go and head on into the entrance stage. Anyway, there are more medals we can get in the entrance stage hub, but I'm gonna wait on that and come grab them later. Because believe it or not, this is not our only visit to Missouri. Now that we have Tails' plane, we can kind of, there's a number of countries that we can just visit on a whim. So this gets us into block pushing puzzles right there, which aren't too bad. The good thing is there's no ice physics puzzles, which is obviously very nice. So we climb all the way up here, and here's our first stage, Savannah Citadel, Act 1 of Nighttime. Here we go. Hey, Sonic. Okay, never mind then. I like how I kind of like how he always starts the stage with that. And it's kind of fun to mimic at times as well. But yeah, this is Savannah Citadel, and with us upgrading our combat, we get new moves as well, including one of my favorite moves out there. Hang on a second, just gotta get the experience right here. I guess I'll show it when we fight enemies next, which I think are no. Okay, I was just here and little Rexes spawned when I was pushing the block. But that right there, that is one of my favorite moves in the game. It is incredible. So it's punch, punch, and then claw, claw. Hey, you ruined my move. So you get breakdanced on. Take that, sucker. He ruined my move right there. But yeah, punch, punch, claw, claw, claw. Like that. You'll finish with a combo kick at the end, and that move can do some serious damage, especially early on. Like, it is incredible right here. I have no idea what I was just hearing right there. But yeah, you'll always upgrade moves and everything, and they can do some serious damage as well as all your strength that you upgrade. I think strength is the most expensive one that you can upgrade. So I would definitely be cautious about that. In addition to that move there, we have this move as well. We jump, we can also do claw, claw, and then jump. And that right there can help us in covering a few, some rather small distances, but it is a very useful one, especially if you are like falling and might be able to save yourself. So it's a good one to know. Got a record right there. And by doing this, we actually save ourselves a little bit of time because we took a big shortcut. Because originally, obviously they want us to get used to block pushing. We would have had to push the block onto that switch right there to hold it down to open the door for us. But of course, we don't need to because I did it like this. And that right there is another move as well. It's basically the opposite of that punch. What's that move called? We can go into our skills and check that out. Donkey kick combo is what is basically that one that I really like. This other one is the egg scrambler. That's what it is. Should be called the dark egg scrambler, considering that we're also using it on little dark Gaia creatures as well. Basically, open this up. Yeah. And we have another battle one here. This time with flowers and fighters. Screw it, you guys. There's also the defense thing right there, which is always nice to have. And oh, I thought there'd be claws right there, but I guess not. Time to scramble some egg fighters. Yeah, you better not ruin it so I can actually get my joke in. Fucking hell. What? I don't know what I just picked up. And again, remember your shield button, especially if you see an attack coming in, you can't really do much about it. Just hitting them will prevent that attack, but again, just if you don't see it coming in, or if you do see it coming in, be sure to remember your shields. They can help in a lot of situations. Again, I couldn't have been the only one as a kid who mostly just focuses on attack and didn't care at all about defense. Now as an adult, I care about a good majority of all of it. My unleash gauge, the shields, and everything. Anyway, jump on up, grab those rings for a better rank, and let's keep forward. Keep moving forward. Checkpoint, very nice. Now we could skip these guys, but again, I want a good rank, so we're gonna do this. So we're actually going to fight them. Basically, any opportunity that I have to fight them, I'm basically going to take. I miss all my moves that I had towards the end game in all my practice files. I definitely have played this game way more than I have Superstar Saga. So if it feels like I know this game a lot more and can do things easier, that's probably why. Anyway, I think that's all the enemies down here. What I want to show off is a bit of a secret right here. If we jump over here, we can get up here and hop across these right here to basically take an entire shortcut. If we didn't, we would have to do another block pushing physics thing. I'm gonna hop in here to grab this art book. Obviously good to grab that if you're a collector like me. There's also some claws in here. So that's where the claws were from the other room. And hop over. Unfortunately, they're kind of useless to me right now because we don't have any enemies to fight. At least enemies that we don't need to utilize, you know, as actual like objects. You know, we had that little Rex. Not worth it to fight these dark bats. That's what those are called, by the way, is dark bats. Whoops, I did not mean to do that to you. I'm sorry. Sorry. So we'll grab them. See, even the little ones are useful to us in situations like these. Turn around and we got to throw it over there. Yeah, that's the reason they give you two of them. You know, you can't use one all the time, you know. We'll come up here. And this is a little bit of a secret to us. Plus, this is the required path to go on. Ah! See what I mean about that actually being a good recovery? Yeah. It helped right there in the situation. Even though I didn't make it onto the top platform, it still helped me. Oh, and it helped to get up there too. Nice. Again, just breaking as much stuff as I possibly can. That right there will give you actually a full unleash gauge. I didn't need it because obviously I, you know, had a full unleash gauge. I keep wanting to save mine because of any like you know what? Go unleash mode. Ow! Time to scramble some egg fighters, Werehog style. Good God, just sorry, I got scared by people talking outside my room. Sorry, it definitely made my heart skip. Anyway, all those. Oh, thanks for the defense. Now that I no longer need it. Now I think there's something I'm gonna try and pull off here. If I can break this skull, or I guess not. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and move this one Yeah. See? Just hop up like that. You're supposed to push 2 blocks, but I don't. And then I'm gonna go and raise this one up a little, like there. I think that's enough. So let's go ahead and get up. Yep, just like that. Oh, we can just double jump up to this. Nice. And let's go ahead and push this up against the wall. There we go. Okay, that's weird. It doesn't look broken in any way. Oh, I need to raise up a tad more. Go up a tiny bit more. There we go. Because I was just short. Actually, again, it counts towards my rank, so I want to break as many melons and barrels and pots as possible. There we go. Oh, there's the claws. Okay. Get those. I'll go and pick this up. Hate for it to go to waste, even though it basically is going to waste right now. This, do this. Wait a second. I don't remember this. Hey! Do that. Ah, record. Okay, I'll take it. Do I have enough clearance? Camera? Yes, I do. Good. Just barely not enough clearance for that. Let's see here. Hey, screw you. Ugh, come on. Up like this. Oh, okay. Yes, I made it. See, that. So wait, what is that move? The aerial claw slash and spin is definitely good more for distance rather than actually attacking. People will find ways to use things not as intended, which I find funny. Okay, going in here. Time to go. Again, I screwed it up, but you know what? It's fine. Gotcha. The ones that they have swords or shields, I think the ones with swords are egg fighter swords. I think is what they're called. I don't honestly remember, and I don't exactly want to look up because I'm too busy trying to fight for my life here. Screw you! Get out of here! Yeah. So well, the Unleashed helped with the first part of that. Also, a good thing about it is that it can break through those shields when they're holding it up, which is very nice. And that was it. Only 5 levels this time, unlike the 10 that we got last time. Even though I went out of my way to get all the enemies. We're done here. Oh, is that the base behind Sonic right there?
Yeah, that's right, baby.
Let's go. What? Careful with that, Sonic. I'm just trying to, get you through the stage. Anyway, there's our S rank as the Werehog. We get the double axle combo. Let's go ahead and upgrade our strength some. Strength level up, and I'm gonna go and get an Unleash meter and a shield level. Let's go ahead and upgrade those. Nice. Call that good. And I had some more experience, I think.
Professor Pickle! Are you all right? We got here as fast as we could. Professor?
Hello?
How dare they call this culinary concoction food? Look here, do you see this sorry excuse for a sandwich? The bread should be no less than 3/4 of an inch thick. Upon it, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and a pinch of black pepper. The contents, fresh cucumber, sliced thinly, if you please. Am I quite right, Tails?
I know I learned something here today.
Professor, it's good to see you haven't changed.
But tell me, what brings you here? The menu is hardly worth the trip, if you ask me.
No, Professor. We came here to rescue you.
Oh, I see. How rude of me. Right then, first things first. It's about time someone taught the chef here how to make a proper sandwich.
You can file a complaint later, Professor.
Let's get out of here before Eggman's welcoming committee shows up.
Oh, yes, quite. But let us be sure to collect the contents of that vault before departing. Thank you. Those documents are our only hope for surviving this crisis. Let's go. There's no time to lose. I'm half starved after being fed nothing but those terrible sandwiches.
Want some chocolate, Professor?
My. Don't mind if I do.
His British accent does make him a little silly. Gotta love how the menu is hardly worth the trip here, if you'll ask me. No point in saving me, I suppose.
These ancient documents are known as the Gaia manuscripts. They tell the legend of a disaster that befell our planet some tens of thousands of years ago.
A disaster?
Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscripts, this isn't the first time the planet has been broken apart into pieces. The cause lies at the very core of the planet. All the phenomena we've witnessed are the direct result of one creature. The hyper-energy organism spawned at the planet's core, Dark Gaia.
So how do we stop this Dark Gaia and put the world back together?
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn. We most likely have Dr. Eggman's premature wake-up call to thank for that. If we act now, we may be able to restore the planet by returning power to the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic, you must travel to each of the temples listed in the Gaia manuscripts. The planet's power will restore the Chaos Emeralds, and in turn, the Chaos Emeralds will restore the planet and help it heal naturally.
And that gives us our objective. We have a whole world to explore that's broken apart. For the longest time, I've been wondering like how Eggman knew about Dark Gaia living within the planet and such. And then I realized in that cutscene in the moment, like Eggman swoops in, kidnaps the professor, reads the Gaia manuscripts, learns about it, and then because there's the whole thing about like before the tremors hit and such. But yes, you might have also noticed as well that this is like the first and only time that Sonic actually has the Chaos Emeralds like for pretty much the whole game. They're useless to us right now, but he still has them in his inventory nonetheless, or wherever he keeps them on his person. Anyway, with that, we're going to call things right here. Next time on Sonic Unleashed, we are going to head back to some previous places or possibly even new places and see if we can find anything about any sort of Gaia temple. See you guys then.